When mountains blow their tops, volcanoes are powerful forces of nature. We often picture fiery lava flows destroying everything in their path. But volcanoes also have a surprising impact. They can change the climate of our entire planet. These fiery mountains release a mixture of gases and particles into the atmosphere. These emissions can have both short-term and long-term effects on our climate system, leading to changes in temperature and weather patterns. Volcanic eruptions impact the climate in a few key ways. These natural events are not just spectacular displays of Earth's raw power, but they also have profound effects on our planet's atmosphere and climate systems. One way is by releasing massive amounts of ash and sulfur dioxide gas high into the atmosphere. When a volcano erupts, it can send plumes of ash and gas miles into the sky, reaching the stratosphere. These particles can act like a giant sunshade, reflecting sunlight away from Earth and causing a cooling effect. This phenomenon is known as volcanic winter, where the ash and sulfur dioxide create a barrier that prevents sunlight from reaching the surface. Imagine a thick blanket of ash covering the sky, dimming the sun's rays and making the world a little bit colder. This can lead to lower temperatures globally, affecting weather patterns and even agricultural productivity. This cooling effect can last for months or even years, depending on the size and intensity of the eruption. The larger the eruption, the more significant and prolonged the impact on the climate. Volcanoes also release greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide. These emissions, while not as immediately noticeable as the ash and sulfur dioxide, play a crucial role in the Earth's long-term climate. While not as immediate as the cooling effect of ash and sulfur dioxide, these gases can contribute to long-term warming of the planet. Over time, the accumulation of greenhouse gases from volcanic activity can enhance the greenhouse effect, leading to gradual increases in global temperatures. History provides us with some striking examples of volcanic eruptions that have left their mark on the climate. These natural events have not only shaped the landscape, but also had profound impacts on human societies and the environment. The 1815 eruption of Mount Tambora in Indonesia, for example, is infamous for causing the year without a summer. This catastrophic event led to dramatic changes in weather patterns across the globe. The eruption released so much ash and sulfur dioxide that global temperatures dropped significantly. The particles ejected into the stratosphere blocked sunlight, leading to a noticeable cooling effect. The following year, 1816, saw widespread crop failures, frosts in the middle of summer, and even snow in June. This unusual weather caused food shortages and economic hardship in many parts of the world. Another notable example is the 1991 eruption of Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines. This eruption was one of the most powerful of the 20th century and had far-reaching effects. This eruption, one of the largest of the 20th century, cooled the planet by about half a degree Celsius for a couple of years. The massive amount of volcanic ash and gases released into the atmosphere created a veil that reflected sunlight away from the Earth, leading to a temporary but significant drop in global temperatures. These examples remind us of the powerful and lasting impact that volcanic eruptions can have on our planet's climate and ecosystems. Section 4. The two faces of volcanic impact. The impact of volcanic eruptions on climate can be both immediate and long-lasting. These natural events are powerful and awe-inspiring, but their effects reach far beyond the initial explosion. In the short term, as we've seen, large eruptions can cool the planet by blocking sunlight. The ash and sulfur dioxide released into the atmosphere form a reflective layer that reduces the amount of solar energy reaching the Earth's surface. This can lead to cooler temperatures, altered rainfall patterns, and even disruptions to agricultural cycles. Crops may fail, leading to food shortages and economic challenges for communities dependent on farming. However, volcanoes can also have long-term effects on climate. The lava flows and ash deposits can reshape landscapes, creating new landforms and altering ecosystems. Over very long periods, volcanic eruptions can release massive amounts of carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas that traps heat in the atmosphere. This gradual accumulation of CO2 can contribute to global warming, influencing climate patterns over millennia. While individual eruptions may not have a noticeable impact on their own over millions of years, these emissions can contribute to significant changes in Earth's climate. The historical data on atmospheric CO2 levels shows a correlation between volcanic activity and shifts in global temperatures. Scientists continue to study volcanic rocks and gases to better understand these complex interactions. By analyzing past eruptions, they can predict potential future impacts and help mitigate the risks associated with volcanic activity. Communities living near volcanoes must be prepared for both the immediate and long-term effects of eruptions. Preparedness measures can save lives and reduce the economic impact of these powerful natural events. Section 5. Why understanding volcanic fury matters. Understanding how volcanoes affect our climate is crucial for several reasons. By studying past eruptions, we can better predict the potential impacts of future eruptions and prepare for their consequences. This knowledge helps us anticipate potential disruptions to agriculture, water resources, and human health. Furthermore, studying volcanic impacts on climate helps us understand the complex interplay of factors that shape our planet's climate system. How do you think volcanoes affect the climate? Share your thoughts in the comments below.